All right, that was fun. Portland. Obviously, we're at Oregon Brewers Festival.
We
Thank
are.
you.
Thank you, ladies.
We're at Oregon Brewers Festival. It's PDX Pick here. I'm Yuri. I'm hanging out with Jay from Fruition. How's it going, man?
Doing good.
Good.
Loving it.
You're the headliner for Saturday's show, you could say, right?
Yeah, I guess we are.
You guys have been together for a few years now, right?
Yeah, about 5.5 years.
Okay, how'd you guys get together, and why'd you land on that folk rock sound?
When we formed, it was on the street actually playing music. The first time
Really?
we ever actually all came together.
So was it a random coincidence? Like, hey, you are a drummer, you're a bassist.
It
Let's
was
all
like
play on the street.
me and my buddy Keith Simon, who plays bass in the band, moved here from Idaho.
Okay.
And we met up with Mimi Naja, who's the mandolin player and singer in the
I
band.
love mandolin.
Yeah, she's fantastic too. And she was the one who wanted to bring in this other guy, Kellen Acebrook, into the band. And I'd never really met him before. I guess I met him at a party once, but I barely remember it.
No one does.
So anyways, I saw Mimi and Kellen walking down the street one day with their guitars, and I was in a coffee shop looking for a job on Craigslist.
Okay.
And they're like, hey, come play with us on the street. So Keith was there with me. We all got our instruments and went out on the street. That was the first ever Fruition show.
Okay.
It was on Hawthorne, like right at the Ben & Jerry's there. So we got Portland roots big time.
Okay.
But when we first started, we were a string band.
All right.
And it was very much bluegrass like influenced and Americana folk influenced.
Yeah.
But as time went on and we added a drummer, it definitely became more rock and roll.
And roll, folk rock.
So now it's like folk rock. Yeah.
You're like a perfect band for Oregon Brewers Festival. You know what I mean? Having
you.
fun, drinking
Well,
some beers.
We try.
Yeah. As a band, been around for 5.5 years. What have you guys released? Albums?
We have.
Do you guys play music
we have
at all?
4 different releases out, and we just released a brand new album.
Okay.
Which is for sale here, I believe, for the first time.
Wow. So wait, this is the 4th one or the 5th?
This is the 4th one.
Fourth new album on
It's called
sale.
Just One of Them Nights.
I guess it's debuting at Oregon Brewers Festival. Which
Yeah,
is awesome.
we did an in-store release at Music Millennium on
Perfect place
Tuesday.
for it. Yeah.
And we sold a few copies there, but this is the first time we've just.
This is
sold
almost
at
like
a
your
show.
album release
This
show.
is like it, basically.
Best album release show ever is Oregon Brewers
Yeah,
Festival.
hell yeah.
So
Bring
what's
it on.
next for you guys? What are you guys gonna do after you
Oh,
finish your
boy.
show, drink a whole bunch of beer, recover on Monday?
Well, what's funny is we don't get a chance to recover. We're going directly on the road after this show.
Wow.
So there's one lucky member of the band who gets to drive
And drink nothing tonight.
and drink nothing, yeah. And the rest of us are, of course, going to partake as much as possible before we have to take off.
Okay.
But yeah, then we're on the road for like 2 weeks.
Okay, where are you headed?
We're going to California, and then we're in Utah, and then we're in Colorado, Montana, Washington, and then back home. So all over.
You're going all over.
All over. And then that's the whole plan, is releasing this CD. We're going to be touring really hard for it.
But all right, your music can be found where online?
Well, if you go to fruitionband.com,
Okay.
that's got all the information of where to get the album. We have it on iTunes
Okay.
and like all of the media places, the
Basically anywhere people listen to music.
anywhere people listen to music or buy music, we pretty much have it there.
Good.
And in Music Millennium, I prefer people go straight up into the record store and
Buy the
support
CD.
those guys.
Yeah, actually even better, go to a show.
Yeah, go to a show too.
Awesome. Anything else you wanted to mention about the band that we should all know about? You were shirtless behind stage. Are you shirtless on stage?
I do tend to be shirtless when it's really hot. Only out of
Ladies.
necessity, not
Yeah.
out of like, any kind of gimmick.
If you say so. If you say so.
Yeah, that's what I say, I guess.
Cool. Hey, Jay, thanks for hanging out with PDX Pick. I'm looking forward to your performance here at Oregon Brewers Festival.
Thank
Portland, thanks for watching. Come to Oregon Brewers Festival. There's got 2 more
Get
days
some
left.
beer, baby.
And drink a whole bunch of beer, listen to music.
Beautiful stuff.
Fruitionband.com for more information. Check them out.
Thanks you.
Cool. Thanks, man.